Now, in this particular video, we will be talking about the top 9 sprinters who have successfully silenced down their haters. So in case this is your first time, make sure to give this video a like and also subscribe to the YouTube channel. At top 9 here we have is Sha'Carri Richardson, the phoenix who rose from fire. Now, when the world turned its back on her, Sha'Carri Richardson became the symbol of resilience. After her 2021 suspension right to the Olympics and a string of disappointing races, critics said she was done. Memes flooded the internet. People said she talked too much and she ran too little. But what they didn't expect was a comeback that will rewrite her story in 2023. Sha'Carri silenced everyone in 2023, storming to World Championship gold in the 100 meter with a time of 10.65 seconds, becoming the fastest woman alive that particular year. No more excuses, no more noise, just dominance and poise. The girl they laughed at become the queen they now fear. And guess what? She defeated the very Jamaicans that mocked and laughed at her. Both Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce and Ellen Thompson-Hira. And that is the reason why Sha'Carri has been able to be placed as the top 9 sprinter who has silenced her haters. Moving on next as the top 8 sprinter who has also silenced his haters is Andre De Grace, the quiet assassin. Now, Andre De Grace doesn't talk too much. He let his spies speak. For years, people said he had never filled both shoes, that his glory days were behind him. Injuries, inconsistency, and being constantly underrated painted him as finished. But when the lights were the brightest, Andrew showed up at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. He finally broke through. 200 meter gold in 19.62 seconds. And in 2023, when nobody believed in him, he shocked everyone again with World Championship gold in the 200 meter. No hype, no trash talk, just a man who let the clock do the clapping. And that is why Andre De Grace is our top 8 sprinter who has silenced his haters. Moving on next as the top 7. At 7 here we have is Oblique Seville, the next Jamaican storm. Now, Oblique Seville has been doubted. They doubted him because he wasn't there yet. They said he cannot stand in the big stage. He could not handle the pressure. That Jamaica's new era belonged to Christian Thompson and others. But guess what? Oblique Seville kept his head down and kept working hard. After finishing 4th in Oregon 2022, the whispers started that he can't finish, that he is dull. But guess what? In the year 2025, this year, he shot everyone up, winning gold medal in the men 100 meter final, defeating both Lyles and Christian Thompson, the one they said he cannot be better than. The young lion is learning how to roar, and when he finally roars at his full strength, the world will hear Jamaica again. And that is why he has been able to come as the 7th sprinter who has silenced down his haters. The top 6 sprinter who has silenced her haters is Julien Alfred, the underdog queen. Julien Alfred was always the one who almost made it. People doubted if she could handle the pressure at the pro level, but she didn't just step up, she exploded. From dominating the NCAA to winning common world gold and world indoor silver, she turned her doubters into witnesses. Every race now feels like a message. You didn't believe in me, right? Now watch me fly. Now, last year in 2024 Paris Olympic, guess what? Julien Alfred dominated the women 100 meter event, storming and winning gold medal in the women 100 meter, defeating the almighty Sha'Carri Richardson, who they said is going to smoke her. And with her humble, disciplined energy, she is showing that you don't have to talk loud to make the whole wide world listen. And that is the reason why Julien Alfred is our 6th athlete who has successfully silenced down her haters. Coming down to the 5th athlete, at 5 is Dina, the British bullet. They said she was finished. They said the new generation had passed her by. Injuries and inconsistency made the critics louder than ever, but Dina is built from something tougher. She came back stronger, placing herself right back in the mix with stunning 100-meter and 200-meter performances that reminded the world you can't count out a champion. And don't forget, she is once a 200-meter gold medalist in a world championship. Every stride she takes is a statement: class, power, and grace under fire. Dina doesn't need to shout. Her legacy speaks loud enough. And that is why she has been able to come as the 5th athlete who has silenced down her haters. The top 4. The athlete at 4 we have here is Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, the mother of greatness. Now, when she returned to the track after giving birth to her son Zion, people doubted her. They said motherhood and your prime, that she would never touch her old speed again. But what did Shelly do? She dropped a 10.63 seconds at the World Athletic Champion in Oregon, storming to winning a gold medal, the fastest time ever by a mother. She became a 5-time world champion and proved age and motherhood are no barrier to greatness. They call her Mommy Rocket, but the truth is, she is the definition of unstoppable. Her story isn't just about speed, it is about defiance, dignity, and legacy. And that is why she fits the number 4 athlete who has silenced down her critics and her haters. Now, coming down to the top 3 sprinter, at 3 here we have is Tobi Amusan, the fighter who would not bow. Tobi Amusan from Nigeria did not just silence haters, she silenced nations. When she broke the world record in the 100-meter hurdles, 12.12 seconds in 2022, she became Nigeria's pride. But soon after came scrutiny, controversy, and endless doubt. People questioned her form, her performance, her legitimacy. But Tobi never flinched. Even with investigations and pressure, she stood tall, still making finals, still representing her country with pride. Her resilience isn't just about medals anymore, it is about character. And when they doubted her integrity, guess what? She came back in this year 2025 and won a silver medal in the World Championship. She answered with consistency and class, and that is why she fits the number 3 athlete who has silenced down all her haters and critics. The top 2 athlete, at top 2 here we have is nobody but Lyles, the most hated, then the most loved. Now, they call him cocky, they call him arrogant, but Lyles call himself the best. When people said he could not beat Usain Bolt legacy, he smiled and then backed it up. In 2023, he became the world champion in both 100 and 200 meter, silencing every critic who said he talked too much. And also they said he would never medal in the 100 meters. But guess what? Lyles did not give up. Last year in 2024 Paris Olympic, he came back and he shocked the entire old wide world with 100-meter gold medal. Noah turned hate into headlines, swagger into history. He is not just America's fastest man, but he is the show the world cannot stop watching. And that is why he fits in the 2 best sprinter who has successfully silenced down his haters. Now, coming down at top 1, at 1 here we have nobody but Melissa Jefferson, the wooden comeback nobody expected. She was once overlooked and overshadowed. Melissa Jefferson was seen as a one-season wonder. After her 2022 US title, then came a season of struggle, injuries, missed finals, and critics saying she was washed. But in 2024 and 2025, Melissa came back like she had something to prove, running sub 11 seconds again, resetting herself among America's elite. And guess what she did? She came back in this year 2025, winning 3 gold medals in the World Championship and running 10.60 seconds back to back. Her story isn't about fame alone, it's about fight. She's a proof that when everyone starts believing, you can believe for yourself. Now listen, They said these sprinters talk too much. They said they will never come back. But here they are breaking record, winning medals and rewriting stories. Because sometimes the loudest sound isn't trash talk. It is silence after you have proven everyone wrong. In case there is any sprinter you feel like we have missed out, please do well by commenting the name of the sprinter, and in our next video they will be included. Also, do well to give this video a like, share this video and also subscribe to the YouTube channel.